in the community. Many of you know us as Kids and the Power of Work, or KAPOW, but that's just one of our programs and initiatives. Many of them are new since the pandemic, and we're going to show you all of them today, but they are all always toward accomplishing that same mission. Today, we want to celebrate and honor you for your tireless efforts to help our young people create their vision and plans for the future. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you also to our event sponsors, the Ellisburg Family Foundation and Publix Supermarkets. Tanya? Tanya, you ready?
Yes, 1 second. Oh. One second, guys. Teresa, I see some more people in the waiting room.
Yes, I'm letting them in.
Tanya, are you okay?
Are you hearing it?
No, you didn't.
Okay.
We didn't hear your script either.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Let's.
We can play it again.
Yes, let's play it again. Let's start with a video that highlights a complete array of programming. Take a look at this. So that is our complete array of programs. Now let's take a closer look at the program that most of you are familiar with, which is the Kapow program. Take a look at this.
Our Kapow, that's Kids in the Power of Work program, brings business and community volunteers into schools and students into their workplaces so that young people can learn what it takes to be a success in school, work, and life. Our volunteers and teachers are trained to collaboratively deliver 7 lessons in classrooms throughout the school year. The topics include the needs of society, how jobs meet those needs, and how to connect their own skills and abilities with a future job. They also learn the skills that are necessary to be a success in any job, including communication, teamwork, positive work habits and attitudes, overcoming bias and stereotype, and decision making. And finally, an 8th lesson is a field trip to the partner's work site or a special career event.
So now let's recognize the winners of the Volunteer Teacher and Students of the Year from Miami-Dade and Broward County. Our first category is the Student of the Year. We conducted our annual student essay competition and received some great nominations. The nominations for the nominees for Student of the Year for the Kapow program are Alexandra Storpin from Sunrise Middle School, Annabelle Crosby, Lions Creek Middle School, Sebastian Marquez, Lion Creek Middle School, Ketsia Jean, Sunrise Middle School, Zayden Gonzalez, Pembroke Pines Charter Elementary, FSU campus, and Alessandra Lopez Powell, Miami Lakes K through 8. And we are so proud to announce the winner of the Kapow Student of the Year from Miami-Dade County is Alessandra Lopez Powell, 2nd grade from Miami Lakes K through 8. So those who know Alessandra well describe her as hardworking, caring, and willing to help. Please welcome Alessandra as she gets ready to read her essay. Alessandra?
Hi, my name is Alessandra Lopez Cal. I attend Miami Lakes K through 8 Center and I am 8 years old. This year, I learned so much from the Kapow program. I learned how to work together with others, good habits, how to handle bad habits, and different attitudes. This year, I learned so much from my Kapow volunteer, Miss Karina Bland from Bank of America. She came to my class and taught us about teamwork. In class, we did a pizza activity. Everyone worked together to make a pizza. Each student had a job to do. For example, one student made the crust. Another student added the sauce. Then the last 2 students put cheese and toppings on the pizza. I know that teamwork will help me in the future. We all learned how important it is to learn how to work together with others. Miss Bland also taught us about having good habits at work and having a good attitude. My teacher, Miss Gomez, asked us to make a poster showing another way we can work as a team. My picture shows me and my friend building a house. It is not easy to build a house. At the beginning, we had no idea, but we worked together and planned. Then we started the building process. At the end, we built a beautiful house. One challenge that I have faced this year was Zoom meetings. It is not easy to learn on Zoom. I would rather be in my class with my teachers and friends. Another challenge I have overcame this year was wearing masks. I overcame masks by getting used to them. A lesson I have learned from this pandemic is to wear a mask and to social distance. The one thing I have learned most of all is to wash your hands. If we wash our hands, wear our masks, and social distance, we can go to school and learn from our teachers and have fun with our friends. Thank you. And this is my picture.
Very good.
All right,
Beautiful job.
Alessandra.
Awesome.
Good job. Very good. Thank you so much. Good job, Alessandra. Your essay was beautiful, and we're so proud of you for all that you've done this year. Now, please welcome the winner of the Kapow Student of the Year in Broward County, Sebastian Marquez, 6th grade at Lions Creek Middle School. Nominated by his teacher, Miss Tanya Shirley, Sebastian's goal is to become an architect and own his own company one day. Among his many achievements, Sebastian received the President's Education Award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in the 5th grade and was elected to be a member of the National Junior Honor Society. Please welcome Sebastian Marquez, who will read his essay. Sebastian, are you there? Sebastian?
Yes.
All right, there you are. Go ahead.
I'm 12 years old in the 7th grade. I go to Lions Creek Middle School. My volunteer for the Kapow program was Carrie Klimas. She has helped me understand communication, good and bad habits, and how these habits can affect our mind and physical state. Miss Klimas taught me a lot about communication and how good communication can build strong relationships. She tells me this is called good two-way communication. Another thing Miss Klimas taught me about is that we either have good or bad habits, and focusing on the bad habits, like to procrastinate or to not be focused on what we are doing, our mind or business can break down and dissolve. There are also good habits, she says. She says focusing on the good habits can bring progress into our lives. In these trying times,
Sebastian, we can't hear you.
is that better?
Yes.
That's better.
Oh, okay. There. So you want me to start from the beginning?
No, just that last paragraph.
The
Just
last
that
part?
little
Okay.
last part.
Okay.
Yes, thank
Sorry.
you.
In these trying times, we really can't leave our homes to go onto virtual field trips. But thanks to modern technology, we can go onto virtual field trips. In this year, we went on a virtual field trip to Publix, and our tour guide was one of the high-ranked employees. We went on a virtual tour to the retail, manufacturing, and distribution centers. And our virtual tour, our tour guide explained to us how teamwork is the best thing a company can have, because without an organized team, there wouldn't be a company at all. After all, I am very proud for what I have learned in the Kapow program and how emotions can affect our brains. I have had anxiety, but I've overcome it by making music, playing my guitar, and spending time on my own. Thank you to Miss Klimas and Miss Shirley for this wonderful opportunity at the Kapow program. Thank you.
Great job, Sebastian. We're so proud of you, and to all of our students who entered this competition for our annual essay competition. Over to you, John.
Okay. The next category is our Kapow Teacher of the Year. The nominees are Ashley Capron, Lauderhill Paul Turner, Barry Berganti from Bridge Prep Academy Hollywood Hills, Jennifer Bucker, Imagine Charter School at Weston, Maritza Garneff, Dr. Tony Balbao Elementary, Amanda Clayla from Kelsey Farr Elementary, Maritza Cortada from Cutler Ridge Elementary, Monica Moorman from Central Park Elementary, and Piper Spencer from Pembroke Pines Charter Elementary School. The winner of our Kapow Teacher of the Year from Miami-Dade County goes to Amanda Clayla, 5th grade teacher at Kelsey Farr Elementary School. Amanda was nominated by her volunteer partners, Susanna Eads and Patricia Martinez from American Airlines, who said she has outstanding leadership skills reflected by how the students respect her and look up to her. We admire her kindness, inclusiveness, and the positive energy she brings into her classroom. Amanda earned degrees in sociology, reading, and literacy from Florida International University and is the CEO of a digital consulting company dedicated to empowering and growing minority and female-run businesses. Please welcome our Kapow Teacher of the Year from Miami-Dade County, Amanda Clayla.
Yay, Amanda.
Everyone, thank you so much. Thank you to Kapow for this great opportunity. Working with American Airlines with Susan and Patricia have been amazing these last 2 years. And it's been really difficult with being on virtual, but we really made a difference in these kids' lives and show them the importance of working hard and getting those skills, those interpersonal skills that they'll need for the workplace. And they really enjoyed it and they love seeing the planes. And it's really great that we're really close to them. And Kapow sent me this. It's very cool. It lights up. Thank you so much. I love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks, Amanda.
Okay, thanks, Amanda. Next, we will recognize our Broward Kapow Teacher of the Year, Piper Spencer, 5th grade teacher from Pembroke Pines Charter Elementary, FSU campus. She was nominated by her partner volunteer, Lisa Perez from HBL Resources. Lisa says that Piper is an excellent communicator and the first one to connect. She shows organization and effective time management and is amazing with technology and has a true passion for her students. Piper is a graduate of distinction from the U.S. Naval Academy, a double bass player for the Broward Symphony Orchestra and New River Orchestra, and she also leads and performs with a variety of local ensembles on ukulele, percussion, hand chimes, and as a vocalist. Please welcome Kapow Teacher of the Year, Broward County, Piper Spencer.
Yay, Piper, welcome.
Thank you so much, Mr. Casparo. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Perfect.
Excellent. I'm here in my classroom right now with my students, and my nominee for Student of the Year is Aiden Gonzalez. And we just want to say, one, I'm honored, and we really appreciated Kapow this year. This was a long, hard year for teachers and students. We had a lot of disappointments, a lot of cancellations, but Kapow came through. And our amazing volunteer, Lisa Perez, was with us every month with dynamic lessons for both the students at home and in the classroom. And it was a highlight of our year. So thank you so much. Thank you, Amanda. I didn't realize this lit up, but now I do.
It does. Yeah, it has 8 colors. There's different settings
Very
and
cool.
you can change it to different colors. Congratulations.
You
Thank
can
you
even
so
put it
much.
on rotation.
Yes.
All right. Thanks, Piper. Okay,
All right,
Tanya.
so our next category is the Kapow Volunteer of the Year. The nominees in this category are Jasmine Rivera, City of North Miami Beach; Lisa Mongilia, History of Diving Museum; Renzo Beretta, One South Florida Wealth Advisors; Michael Lombardi, City of Lauderhill Fire Department; Richard Raverman, and Rick Tedlow. And the winner of the Miami-Dade Kapow Volunteer of the Year is Lisa Mongilia from the History of Diving Museum. Lisa was nominated by her Kapow teacher, Maritza Cortada from Cutler Ridge Elementary. Maritza says that Lisa is an excellent presenter, always punctual, knowledgeable, and positive with her students. She comes to class always prepared with a PowerPoint and is very receptive to the students. Lisa is the museum director of the History of Diving Museum in Isla Mirada, Florida Keys. She has 30 years of experience in law office management and 40 years experience as a diving professional. Please welcome Lisa Mongilia as our Kapow Volunteer of the Year from Miami-Dade County. Lisa?
Hi, how are you? Thank you so much. I am totally humbled by this award. It truly has been a pleasure to work with Miss Cordata and her wonderful students at Cutler Ridge Elementary. They're very engaging and they've really picked up the material. Being part of the Kapow program for over 20 years, I remain connected because I feel and I believe that it's such an incredible program that It's excellent resource. It opens up the minds to students to new possibilities and new walks of life, new employment opportunities. The History of Diving Museum and I just want to thank you for this recognition. Together, we're all working to encourage the kids and build a better community. And you all make it very easy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And
Thank you, Lisa.
I'm on my way to the Galapagos to go diving, and the award, thank you, is absolutely beautiful. And it is sitting in the research library for all of our visitors to see as they come and visit the museum every day.
Thank you, Lisa. You've been amazing, and we really appreciate all you did this year for your students. So thank you again.
Hey,
All
send
right.
us some photos.
I'll
Yes.
send you pictures.
Okay, now moving on to our Broward Kapow Volunteer of the Year. It's my great pleasure to introduce you to Michael Lombardi, City of Lauderhill Fire Department. Michael is a firefighter and a driver engineer with the City of Lauderhill. Nominated by his colleagues Deneen Mason and Peter Simone, they believe Michael's leadership is the reason the Kapow Partnership has been so successful for the last 2 years. Michael recruited 10 firefighter volunteers in 2020 and 2021. He organized and coordinated an in-person field trip last year and a virtual field trip this year with Larkdale Elementary and Lauderhill Paul Turner for more than 100 students, and even arranged pizza and craft items for all the students. It's my great pleasure to introduce you to Michael Lombardi, Broward County Kapow Volunteer of the Year. Michael?
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. I hope everyone can hear me.
Yes.
I wrote something down just to be concise with what I wanted to say. I'm honored to be recognized as Kapow Volunteer of the Year, and I humbly accept this award. I truly am speechless, but will do my best to express my gratitude by first recognizing and thanking the team that I was part of. These dedicated women and men have played an essential role in making the Lauderhill Kapow experience both wildly successful and pleasantly memorable. However, there is no ship without a captain, and the guiding force behind this program's success is directly related to Miss Tanya Reynolds standing at the helm. Her unyielding leadership, passion, and commitment to the whole community quite literally makes her a keystone element towards the advancement of today's youth in becoming tomorrow's leaders. With that being said, the fact that we're all a part of this award ceremony serves not only as a testament to our character, but also as a reminder that we can consider ourselves champions of the community. Therefore, I would like to lastly thank all of you.
Thank you, Michael. That was beautiful. Great job. Very nice. Thank you so much. Without
Thank
you,
you.
none of this would be possible with the partnership with the City of Lauderhill. So you've been amazing.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to our next program. I'll pass it over to you, John.
Okay, now let's take a look at My Future is Now, our My Future is Now program, and recognize the winners from this category. Let's take a look at this video. We created our My Future is Now, or MyFin program, to bring our Kapow lesson themes to secondary school. Our goal with MyFin is to ensure that every student acquires the knowledge and skill sets required for successful adulthood, has a vision of a successful future, and views school as a place to make that vision a reality. Okay, let's take a look at the nominees now for our My Future is Now Student of the Year. The nominees are Eloise Finley from Lauderdale Lakes Middle, Laura Osorio from Cypress Run Education Center, and Stephanie Moranci from Lauderdale Lakes Middle. And our MyFin Student of the Year winner is Laura Osorio from Cypress Run Education Center. Let's listen to this recording of Laura reading her essay.
First and foremost, I would like to express my gratitude for this opportunity. It is a great honor to receive this MFIN Student of the Year award. And my future is now lessons that I have been awesome experience. The skills that I have gained will help me to communicate better and to understand others' viewpoints on a greater level. During this pandemic, I experienced a lack of motivation and social isolation, but I also learned a lot of skills that I could use in my future. I started to see the good side of being alone. Now I love it. I can proudly say that I am more self-sufficient, reliable, dependable, and most importantly, I understand myself and know who I am and what I want for my future. This pandemic taught me to be alone instead of being with the wrong people. I have learned a lot of things about medicine, science, and mental health. I've also learned that friends come and go. They will not stick with you forever, and that's just life. I also think that it's beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much, Laura, for that beautiful essay. We talk a lot in what we do with our My Futures program about transactions versus transformations. Transactions being kind of like an exchange of information, and transformations being when some kind of learning was really internalized. And we feel like Laura was really the epitome of the transformations that occur at this school through our Cypress Run Education Center and the My Futures Now program. So thanks again, Laura Osorio, for that beautiful essay. Go ahead, Tanya.
Okay, so we're very pleased to announce to you the MyFin Teacher of the Year, Eloise Finley from Lauderdale Lakes Middle School, nominated by her volunteer partners, Hans Dorval and Dr. Julie Muir from Broward College, and Barbara Smith from the City of Lauderdale Lakes. They explain that the MyFin program represents the idea that guiding students toward the future they deserve. And they say that Miss Finley exemplifies this goal, ensuring that the students were always prepared and encouraging her students to speak their mind. Please welcome our very wonderful Miss Eloise Finley as the MyFin Teacher of the Year. Miss Finley?
Thank you so much. I'm extremely humbled to receive this award. And I want to take the time to first thank God for giving me the wisdom, blessing me with wisdom and courage to prepare my students for college and career. Next, I would like to thank my family for putting up with me, especially my husband, for understanding when I spend all my money on my scholars and, work 24/7, 365. Thanks also to my principal, Ms. Lasinski, for embracing innovative programs that the students, the scholars at Lauderdale Lakes are so blessed. They have no clue. The whole community is so blessed because of her. And a special thanks to the volunteers, Bob Smith, Bobby Williams, Hans Duvall, and Julie Muir for volunteering their time and connecting with all of the scholars at Lauderdale Lakes Middle School. My only regret, Tanya, is that I did not have someone for every class.
I know.
Thank you, John, for making this possible. And thank you, Tanya, for putting it into effect.
My pleasure. Thank you so much, Miss Finley. You've been wonderful. And you know what? Your teachers say that you try so hard to put the seed of the future into the students' minds. And you are just an excellent example of a teacher. So thank you so much for what you do every day, and always wishing me to have a fantabulous day.
You bet.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Okay. All right. So we are really very grateful for all your support with us and for your time and effort, as well as your financial donations. So let's hear from Silver Palms Elementary Assistant Principal Shannon Schreidel, who explains why she makes her donations to our worthy cause.
Here at Silver Palms Elementary, we're excited to work with the Kapow program. Our teachers and the volunteers work together to make the learning relevant for our children. And the culminating field trip really makes the learning come alive for them. I am a personal contributor to Kapow, and I encourage all of you to contribute to this wonderful educational program as well.
Thank you, Shannon. Over to you, John. You're muted. You're muted, John.
Okay, sorry. So in the chat room, you'll see that that donations link. We hope you'll take advantage of it. You know, so many of you have been so wonderful with everything that you've done to support us. And then you still ask us, how can we continue to support you? What else can we do? Well, this is what we can do, what you can do. It's a business, what we run, just like everything else. And so we do need financial contributions, and we would appreciate your support that way. Okay. So now let's take a look at one of our new programs this year, another one of them, Solutions for Change. It's called, let's take a look at this video. Our Solutions for Change project is creating a culture to combat racism, promote equity, and social justice. In the project, students are preparing questions with their teachers regarding social justice issues, participating in a series of virtual interviews with accomplished people regarding these topics, then creating plans for change as individuals, classes, schools, and communities. We are uploading recordings of these interviews to our YouTube channel for students in any school to utilize. Okay. And a champion of our Solutions for Change program,
Sorry.
and a champion of our Solutions for Change program, and the gentleman we're going to recognize right now is Dr. Gastrid Harrigan. He's the principal of Cypress Run Education Center and our 2021 Learning for Success Special Award winner. This actually encompasses 4 years of collaborations with Dr. Harrigan and Cypress Run, during which we worked to change the culture at the school to ensure that every student has a vision of a successful future and to view school as a place to make that vision a reality. We utilized research in self-efficacy, resiliency, and motivational interviewing to allow students to be responsible for their decisions and behavior. His recent support for our Solutions for Change project also helped us secure financial support from the Broward County School District. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us recognize our Learning for Success Special Award winner, Dr. Gastrid Harrigan.
Hello, John. Hello, everyone. I am extremely honored to really be receiving this important award. And, John, I just want to say thank you so much for our 4-year, it's been so long time, right? 4-year partnership. And really at Cypress Run, as you indicated, we work to inspire change, to create possibilities, and to really ensure that failure is not an option for our kids. So thank you, John. Thank you, Tanya Reynolds. Thank you to the entire Capal Learning for Success team for really coming alongside of us. I would like to also take this time, as someone else mentioned, that a lot of time we give a lot of our times to the school, and I just want to thank my beautiful, loving, caring wife, Deborah, for her support, for her ongoing support, and really making sure that things went at home. She's homeschooling our 3 kids, and she's truly the rock for me during this journey of improving students' lives. So thank you so much. And I know she's listening. Thank you, Sherry. I love you. And I just want to take a minute to just also thank my boss, Dr. Carlita Shaw Rowe, for her ongoing support, for helping me think out the box, and for really helping us, John, to really innovate and meet the needs of our students. And I just want to, before I go, just thank Ms. Janet Jackson, that does a great job making sure we implement our programs. Ms. Barber, who worked with Solution for Change, My Future is Now initiative, Mr. Murray, Dr. J, Ms. Candy. Thank you so much to the entire teaching staff at Cypress Run, John, because I know you're a critical partner of our school, and really they work really hard. And really this award is really for them. Thank you so much. I've gotten it. I appreciate it. It looks beautiful. Thank you. And I look forward to continuing this partnership. Thank you, John, and thank you to the entire team.
Thank you very much, Dr. Harrigan. John, you're muted.
Okay, thanks a lot, Dr. Harrigan. Okay, over to you, Tanya.
Thank you. All right. So let's take a look at another new program that you may not be aware of called Learning from Success.
Learning from Success is a series of inspiring interviews with community leaders featured on our YouTube channel. In the interviews, we discuss their career pathway, the challenges they faced along the way, and how they overcame them to achieve their success. Teachers are encouraged to show these interviews to their students and have them complete a writing activity to explore what they learned from the interview, why it is important to know, and how they can use this to achieve their own success. Okay, so many new things this year, right? So, back to our fundraising request. Learning for Success's vision is for every young person to see the value of education and career readiness. One of our teachers, West Hollywood Elementary Kapow teacher Heather Badger, tells us, "We feel very fortunate that even through the pandemic, we were still able to motivate our students by integrating workplace concepts and skills into the curriculum. These skills connect the world of school to the world of work. This program enabled our students to begin focusing on careers and their interests at an early age. With the proper funding and support, it is our hope that Learning for Success can continue to influence, educationally improve, and impact our community of students. Please consider a financial contribution by clicking the donation link in the Zoom chat at any time during this event. We can't thank you enough for your support."
Okay, thanks, John. So the pandemic has created a huge disconnect, isolating young people and challenging our teachers to keep students motivated, learning, and focused on developing their vision for their future. It's also kept businesses and organizations who want to help train our future workforce from reaching these students. In order to keep this connection alive, we decided to harness our 25 years experience and network and facilitate new ways to reach our students, teachers, and schools. Let's take a look at our new program called Collaborations. Take a look at this.
Collaborations allow us to host special college and career-ready events for students and teachers throughout South Florida. The collaborations include Broward College's Career Pathway presentations, Bank of America's Better Money Habits financial literacy events, Where There's a Skill, There's a Way presentations with CBT College, and Publix supermarkets where careers are made, virtual field trips to their stores, manufacturing, distribution, and IT centers.
Okay, so we're very happy to introduce to you our first winner in this category, Christine Bagnati, Human Resource Retail Staffing Specialist with Publix. Chris created and has hosted virtual field trips to more than 1,300 Miami-Dade, Broward, and Monroe County elementary and middle school students in over 20 schools this year. The in-person trips to Publix was not able to be done because of the pandemic, so we developed in partnership with Publix virtual field trips. And Chris did a fantastic job with this new collaboration to keep our young people connected with their futures in the workplace. So please welcome our first awardee for this category, Christine Bagnati.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's an honor to be here today. It's an honor to accept this award on behalf of Publix Supermarkets. I have it turned on. You probably can't see right now, but it's in green, which is Publix green. I wanted to just tell you that, being an in-person business and engaging with our Kapow schools over the past number of years in person with in-store tours for our students for many years, we really had to figure out a way around this pandemic situation with students, some learning remotely from home, others were in classroom settings. and just having that issue with social distancing in our stores to protect our students, our customers, and our associates. So thankfully, with our partnership that we've had through Kapow and John and Tanya over the years, we kind of, and I go back to the essay that young Alessandra read to us at the beginning of this award ceremony. At the beginning, we had no idea. And she was so right, because we really had no idea. This was something completely new and foreign, and just, we had no idea how we were going to do this. But with John and Tanya and myself, and the opportunity to outreach and career opportunities to students in South Florida. So I'm very, very, very humbled and very honored to accept this award. Like anything else, you know, it's a team effort, right? So I just want to thank everybody, and most especially I want to thank our teachers and our administrators in our schools who allowed us to come into the schools this year virtually and provide these opportunities and information to our students. So thank you so much. I truly am grateful and honored.
Thanks, Chris. It's been such a pleasure to work with you. We had a good thing going with our, virtual shopping with the students, and the questions and the videos that you would show. You really made a big difference to more than 1,300 students, which is a huge, huge impact for us. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Okay, moving on to the next winner in this category, and the award goes to Tron Lippett from Broward College. Tron is the Assistant Director for Enrollment at Broward College. He is determined to connect with organizations who address important community needs, because he says when the community thrives, we thrive. He says failure is not an option, it's part of the process. Tron led our collaboration to bring Broward College virtual career days to 7 of our schools and impacted more than 750 middle and high school students throughout Broward County. Without his leadership and passion, this partnership would not be possible. Please welcome Tron Lippett for our Learning for Success Partner of the Year Award.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you, John, and thank you, Therese. It's been quite an experience working with you. One that we definitely plan on enhancing and doing much more in 2021. I have my award here, and as Christine mentioned, my color is blue, representing blue and white for Broward College. Thank you very much for this award. I also like to acknowledge Vice Provost Janice Stubbs and Brian Anderson, who I see are on. Thank you so much for your supporting me, supporting and trust, and reaching out to these community partners, building strong, thriving connections. And that's something that we definitely want to continue doing. Learning for Success, I look forward to all of our future endeavors, growing our collaborations as much as we can, and meeting in person. We haven't done that yet, but we're going to meet in person. I'll shake your hand, or at least give you a little elbow nudge to say hello and thank you for all the work that you've done. And then I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the team, our dean of our pathway deans, our recruiters. They've all played such a valuable role in this collaborative effort. So thank you to the team. Thank you to Vice Provost Janice Stubbs and Brian Anderson. And of course, Learning for Success, thank you for all you've done. I look forward to continuing our work in the fall of 2021 and moving therefore for after. So thank you so much for the award. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Tron. It's just been so much fun working with all of our partners and getting to know everybody so well on a personal level. And we just really appreciate the partnership that we've made with Broward College. And we look forward to many more years with you and Publix and all of our people that stuck with us this year. So thanks very much, Tron. Okay, John, over to you.
Okay, thanks, Tanya. Listen, I have to say something at this time to recognize an integral part of the Learning for Success staff. Her name is Therese Morgan. You're seeing her work with all these videos that you saw today. She produced, and just it's an inseparable part of what we do. We can't thank her enough, and we hope that you'll share our appreciation for her and her work with Learning for Success. Thank you so much, Therese.
Thanks a lot, John.
Please welcome now our final winner in this category, Bank of America. This year, we embarked on a financial literacy project with Bank of America, our partner for more than 25 years. All-day financial literacy virtual presentations were presented to 3 schools, Miami Southwest High, Edison High, and Miami Norland Senior High, impacting more than 600 students. Students learned about banking, budget, saving for college, credit, and so much more. We also want to recognize who's on the call today with us, Lisa Thurber from Miami-Dade County Public Schools, whose office helped us get all this set up. Thank you so much, Lisa. So, help us now to congratulate our Learning for Success Partner of the Year Award, Bank of America. Accepting on behalf of Bank of America is Vice President for Community Relations Manager, Crystal Hernandez.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for this award. We are truly humbled. We always make it an effort to make bringing our best when it comes to financial literacy as a financial institution. We think that this is our obligation, especially to young people. We'd like to thank all of the administrators, all of the teachers at Miami Norland, Miami Edison, and Miami Southwest that made this easy. Lisa and her team for making this all a great success. We really feel like it was really the benefit of the students and the teachers. And I feel like each and every session, everyone in the room, in the virtual classrooms, walked away with some type of knowledge. It is truly, truly appreciated. Tanya was a great help. We truly, truly appreciate you. And John, you were great as well. We could not be more thrilled with this award. So thank you. We made this difference in a time where we didn't know where this year's program was going to look like, and we made it really amazing. I really hope that there was impact with all of the students that were and teachers that were able to join. Thank you for this award.
Thank you
so much.
Okay, so everyone, what do you think now of the new Learning for Success? It's such a privilege to be working with you. Please help us thank our sponsors again. The Ellisburg Family Foundation. And by the way, Don and Nancy are on the call with us today. Don and Nancy Ellisburg, thank you so much for being with us today and for your foundation support. And of course, Publix Supermarkets, who besides all of the in-field work that we do with people like Chris Bagnotti, they are an essential financial sponsor for our organization. So thank you so much to Publix Supermarkets. Let's see, we continue to want to figure out how to thank you. And we'll continue to do that. Not just, I'm talking about the sponsors, but all of you. So go ahead, Tanya.
All right. So before we conclude today's event, we want to, feature someone, a super volunteer, Lisa Perez, who is going to talk a little bit about why she is so passionate about the Learning for Success mission and why she has contributed to our organization in the past. Lisa?
Thank you so much, Tanya. It is always a pleasure to participate in the Learning for Success program, especially through CAPAO. I have been doing so since the 2012-2013 year. And I do so because not only can it impact the lives of the children that I encounter in those 4th and 5th grade classes, by doing so, it impacts our future. These children are ready to learn. The sky is the limit. And through my curriculum, I show them not just the employee relations skills needed or with the employee skills, but also the fact that they can be entrepreneurs themselves, as I am. So I want to thank all of you who have partnered with CAPAO and Learning for Success for giving me a platform to give back to my community. As a mom of 5 children, I didn't always get to go into the classroom with them in their formidable years, nor did they want me. But I am thankful to be able to do this for others in my local community. Thank you for your donations and your gifts. I give my time, my financial resources so that I can continue that as well. Thank you.
Well said, Lisa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being with us all these years and continuing to be a super champion for Learning for Success. All right, over to you, John.
Thank you.
So you heard it from the source, Lisa Perez, one of our super volunteers. And please go to the chat room. We'll stay on for a few minutes to make sure that you're able to get in that chat room and click that button to donate. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here to celebrate you and the achievements of those you support. Have a great night and a great summer, and we'll see you in the fall.
Thank you, guys.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna stop sharing so we can take a picture before we go, if that's okay. So, Therese, want to take some pictures?
Yeah, awardees, hold up your awards.
Everybody can hold up their awards and give them a nice big smile. We're going to put this on our social media.
All right. Alessandra, you got your award there? All right. Our second grader.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, but we have more. I think we have another page. Did you take everybody? There's several people on. Yeah,
If you don't have your camera on right now, feel free to turn on your camera so that we can include you in the video.
So scroll over so you can take pictures of everybody. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. All right, thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. So I think what I would, if it's okay, if anyone wants to take themselves off mute, you know, and share their thoughts, those who didn't speak, anyone who wants to share how their year was with the program, we'd love to hear from you. Anyone who wants to share, the floor is open.
Well, Tanya, this is Tron. I'll just make mine brief. And I forgot to say this during my thank you speech, and I've been practicing it all night. No, truly, thank you to Learning for Success, to the community partners on the line. So Tron Lopet, Assistant Director for Enrollment here at Broward College. First of all, I'd love to work with everyone that's on the line in some form of capacity. But also, it was Learning for Success that really helped us, my recruitment team, reach high school students during a time when the high schools were not allowing visitation during instructional periods. And we understand that time frame was very sensitive and needed to focus on academics. But at the same time, we have some great information to give students. The college always wants to serve as a resource. And it was Learning for Success that really helped us get into a lot of these classrooms, high schools. And even my alma mater, I'm a graduate of Dillard High School. And, you know, I was just so touched and pleased. Oh, Gashford, I see you guys. We have another one. We have another Panther amongst us. I was so touched and pleased that we were able to deliver some really unique programming to our Dillard High School students. So again, just thank you for everything, Learning for Success. Tanya, John, Therese, I'm here if you need anything, please. And community partners, Broward College, our doors are open. So if there's any way we can partner, I'll put my contact information in the chat. Please reach out to me. Thank you again.
Great job. Thank you so much, Tron.
Thanks, Tron.
That's why we love to work with you. Anybody else wants to share? We'll be on.
Hey, Susanna. We see you from American Airlines. Susanna Eads is a long-time volunteer with us. How many years, Susanna?
Since 2001. Yes.
20 years. Yeah.
It's good to see everybody. So glad to be a part of the Capel program all these years.
Thank you so much, Susanna.
John.
Hi, Donald. Hi, Mr. Ellisberg. How are you? Go ahead.
I have just a small point to make about moving to serious success in very strange ways. Our first encounter with John was subsequent to Hurricane Andrew. And we came down to see what the schools were doing in the area that had been pummeled. And there was John running this Capel program. And the students that weren't beat up were sending notes to the people, the students who were. But what I think I noticed today, and my memory isn't good anymore, more or less. I believe that Cutler Ridge School, elementary school, was a one of the original.
It was the first one, Don. The very first one.
Right. And
Cutler
we
Ridge.
went out there and got a lesson in survivorship and a lesson in how to deal with disasters and with very young people. And it was a great training program for me for the next 30 years or 25 years, and I suspect for you all.
What Don didn't tell you, everybody, was that he was on the founding board of the Kapow program and helped the whole thing get started in 1991. So thanks again, Don.
Wow, congratulations.
Okay, I think we can stop recording now, Therese. Or stop, we can, perfect.
I'll jump on. This is Dr. Herrick over at Cypress Run. Thank you so much, John, Tanya, to the whole team, Therese. I truly appreciate it and looking forward to this, to our 4-year partnership and to all the partners and supporters. You guys are really helping us do an amazing job, obviously across the counties, but especially here at Cypress Run Education Center. So again, thank you, and I'm looking forward to, yes, getting back in person. And like Tron said over at Broward College, a lot of the school closed their doors, and we were able to navigate and shift online. And I just want to say thank you. I appreciate the partnership. And I also want to just say this: next school year and beyond, we are